Back from our Inquisition, and we are going to talk to Blackwall, because apparently he has a quest for us, I think. Yeah, seems to be so. Bonjour. Mm-hmm.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
Like a handkerchief? This seems to be a very profound conversation we're having.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck.
What the fuck?
And strung it up. Do you know what I did?
Not the fireside tale I was expecting, Blackwall.
Just listen. I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe?
Of course you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
What? What? Okay.
Inquisitor?
How's the morale?
What's the current mood?
Willful.
What's the word out there?
Briala is pulling strings in your favor. It's going over as well as you'd expect.
Grand.
Inquisitor.
Why was that considered a quest? Ow.
I should look around.
A message from Blackwall. Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. Does it read this? Oh, here we go.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Thank you. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Collier massacre of 937, was captured in Lads. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following the orders of a captain. This captain, Tom Rayner, is still at large. Mornay is to be is executed within the next week of Valrayo. Okay, grand. I remember this quest. What a blast. Like a bomb going off. Before that, I have to show you guys something. So I got us a new sword. This is one I, made. It's the Sullivan Blade, and I named it the Sword of Mirak, because it kind of looks like Mirak's sword a little bit. So let's look at the effects. 333 damage. You have a Master Lightning rune. I was going to put on the Corrupted rune, but it doesn't affect everything, and the Lightning rune does. Like, if I hit a demon with the Lightning rune, it's going to take damage, right? But with the Corruption one, it won't. So I think this is much more worth it, and it does, I think, plus 16 or something like that. 279 AoE damage, 16 electricity damage, plus 30% attack, 9% crit chance, 21% heal on kill, and 10% chance to use Hidden Blaze on a hit. So it's like we just throw like a blade or whatever. Hello, Fairbanks.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor.
Goodbye. Alright. Let us head to Arroyo de la Val. Yeah, he's gonna have me. Is he even here? No, he's got this. Wait, what? Looks depressed. Fuck, who are we taking? Take Bull and... I don't know. Riandor. Actually, for once... Nah, fuck it. I still don't care about her enough. Let's go Dorian. This is like the group of people that all hate each other. But we don't hate each other because we don't hate each other. Not enough, I should say. Look at that, it's raining. Let's look at this. Oh, we can't sword ourselves. Oh, and I also gave Bull Wuthrad. Hey, we're gonna see a person get hung. I love seeing people get hung.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais.
It sounds like Russian Frenchman.
For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead.
Good thing not until
Do you
alive.
have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Oh, he gonna get roasted.
This man's a Blackwall. A brother? A friend?
Poor bastard. So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
Proceed.
Look at his face.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall! No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall.
What?
Warden Blackwall is dead. And has been for years.
Oh.
I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
I love that mask. Need to Rainier in his cell. Hello, bailiff.
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say, say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
Any reason why the sword's not showing up, game? No? Okay. A bull can level up. Oh no, Soul. Sarah. Jesus Christ, Saul. I don't know who that is. I don't know if like any of this is actually useful. I guess I could go like down here. Sure. Nope.
Do you really think you should... That mark? You don't think it's contagious?
Then the Maker said, to you my second...
Valrayo prison. Now we have our sword. Whatever. Bitch, you're coming with me. I gave you that awesome axe.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
You saved that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him. One moment of courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran.
Oh well.
Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man.
I think you made it up.
This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Yes.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing. A waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Val-Chevan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Val-Chevan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. everything I worked for fell apart.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed. Why?
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne.
He's not wrong.
By eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question, just as your men trust you.
Armies are weapons. Weapons don't wield themselves.
Weapons don't have lives, families, dreams. An army is not just a weapon.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men have been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There's no need for what I did.
There's enough.
Yes.
Money? Oh no. Oh, is it for... Yep, Blackwall. Alright, let's talk to Cullen, who magically appeared here.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwall. Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
We're gonna get him the fuck out.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Oh, good. Alright, here we are back at the war table. And let's restart the timer. Is it going? Yay. So, let's see. We have these two options. So, let's see. Context in the other row could aid in having Rainier released from prison. This row would conveniently mask the Inquisition's involvement. Okay, what's this, though? We can have Tom Rainier released from Valrio prison in which he awaits justice. He wanted... that he is wanted in Orlais for the massacre which claimed the lives. I'm thinking this one's the best.
Inquisitor.
Maybe I'm wrong, but that just seems to be the best. And then there was Stop the Rumors somewhere. Here it is. We picked this one up by the bard in the cafe. From far off Montesmart, a songstress comes with lies and thoughtless Gibbs insults her name. I hated her in school. She pulled my hair. We must not let her make these vulgar claims, Meriden. No. Minstrel with no tongue can tell no lies. Oh my god.
Inquisitor.
Wait,
Inquisitor.
actually, I want you to go here and just keep getting these resources.
Inquisitor.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go upgrade my potions. So yeah, turns out he isn't actually a warden. You know, I forget if you can actually make him a warden in the judgment. I genuinely forget. Okay. Alright, so that's about as good as we can get. Nope, not the pitch, because that sucks. And even fire, we only have one dragon thorn. So what does this do? This will just increase duration. Oh, we need a lot more stuff for shockwave. Darn! Had some wasps. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know if this is worth it, to be honest. You know what, though? Let's go to... No, it's not. Oh, it's here. This we can do. We got something done. Okay, Lianya can report in. Let's go talk to her. Oh, I also forgot to mention I got the Kunari bench. I changed it from the Legacy Kirkwall to the bench. I think it looks really well with all the red we have, you know. So this is red, like the Kuhn, communism, you know. Okay. He was brought to Skyall Gates under cover of darkness. Best not to ask how. Thank you. We just kind of like stole him. Blood Lotus and Dawn Lotus, but of course. I think we can judge him now? I don't know. Yeah, Judge Rainier at Skywild. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Alright, let us pass the grand judgment of K. Roman with this fucking bench. That's how I'd give my
For
judgments.
Judge Day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall.
There's like nobody here.
His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. The decision of what to do with him is yours.
I like it with the bench. Oh, everyone leaves?
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. Using your ties to the underworld to free me. You're a criminal, same as me.
Oh, yeah?
The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
This is gonna be forgotten.
Once the world is back to normal, no one will even remember this.
I'll remember.
Oh, good.
Accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
I own you. Your lie continues. I don't know. Free him to make amends. Well, if I free him, is he still like... I don't know. I don't know. Because if I free him, right? Is he still under my command? I don't know. Let's see.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
Get wrecked, Blackwall. Oh, fucking roasted. Oh, I'm a criminal just like you. Yeah, nobody's gonna fucking know that. Who the fuck would know that aside from the spy master and like the two people who are aware of it? Who would care? Oh man, let's go talk to him.
Right. If you're so smart, tell me how
Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens, or did you make it all up?
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus's calling.
Yes. I have none of the warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks. Still, I would have fought through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true warden. There's more to it than being able to sense darkspawn. Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
The Wardens at Adamant listened to you. They saw you as one of their own.
Perhaps it takes an outsider to show how much of yourself you've lost. I never understood the reality of being a warden. I only saw the ideal. I suppose I reminded them of something they'd forgotten.
You don't know what Warden Blackwall would have believed.
Neither do you. But I know he was a good man.
Why did Blackwall want to recruit you?
He never told me. I don't know what he saw that day besides some wreck starting a bar fight. That night, I taught some village militia a painful lesson about harassing the tavern girl. Didn't know I had an audience.
I can see why the Warden was impressed.
You're assuming my intentions were noble. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her. Something had to be done.
We'll continue this.
No, wait, no.
Inquisitor,
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
What do you...
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd... As you...
Alright, next time we do stop. Thank you both for watching.